Pete Rogers with Pete Rogers Outdoors with my son Ridge. We got our four-wheeler stuck in the creek, and so we're walking down there to pull it out of the creek, and we're going to video how to get your four-wheeler out of the creek. And we have about a 3/4 of a mile walk to get back there. So Ridge has in his backpack, he has a come along and 3 straps, and I'm taking an axe just in case. So stay with us and we'll see what happens here with Pete Rogers Outdoors. Pete Rogers with Pete Rogers Outdoors, working on getting our four-wheeler that is stuck in the mud out. You'll see in just a minute I'm straddled the deep hole. When he starts pulling, that front end is going to go almost underwater. Here's Ridge working with the come along. Right here we have it winched to the four-wheeler right there, and we have it winched to a tree right there. We probably should have this lower on the wheeler down there around the axle. When he gets out of the mud a little more, we may get a different bite on it, but I'm gonna let him start pulling. So Ridge, if you'll just start ratcheting, take your time now. This come along is one of the handiest devices they've ever come out with. It's saved many a trip of trucks and four-wheelers and the like. As you can see, it's coming. I made sure that the machine was in neutral so the tires will roll easy. It looks like he has about 3 more feet of cable left. By the way, I'm using here a 3,000-pound carabiner on there. That is not your typical carabiner hooked onto a strap that's around that tree. Now we're going to show you what happens. Keep going. Ridge, step in front of the cable a little bit. There you go. Other way. Move towards the four-wheeler so I can see how much cable's left. As you see, we have only about 18 inches of cable, and we have quite a more distance of four-wheeler to come out. So in just a minute, we're going to stop ratcheting. Go ahead, just get all you can, and then we'll try to keep the four-wheeler from slipping back in the hole. And then we're going to pull it out and shorten our straps up and do it again. That's good. We've already pulled it 5 feet, and our come along, ready to move in front of the come along. Our come along ran out, so we had to shorten our straps. We moved this strap down to the axle to pull at a lower angle, and we took this one and wrapped it around the tree a few times to make it shorter. So go ahead, buddy. So now he's going to start. All right, what you see happening now is that the front tires are really down and deep in that hole, and he's having to put a lot of pressure to get it out of the coming up the hardest part now. This is where we got stuck. There's a lot of mud too. I tell you, these come alongs are just lifesavers. There is no way we would have got this out of this creek without this come along. Just the 2 of us. We can't get a truck down here. We don't have another ATV. Are you there?
Yeah, sure got stuck.
Did you get it? Okay, finishing up the video now. We had to get one more bite on it. The four-wheeler's almost out of the creek. I think he gives us, we could pull it by hand now, but we're just showing how to complete the process. He's gotten it out, still using the come along. And so this is how you get your four-wheelers or your ATVs, your small vehicles out of bad situations. Using the come along, a couple of good straps, taking your time so that you're safe, and you can get it out and figure out which way to go. One thing I want to point out is we need to go this way, but the reason we had to pull it backwards is there's nowhere over there close enough to get our straps around it. So we had to pull backwards. Now we have to find somewhere else to cross But that's just part of the process. So, all right, we got it out. So now we can unhook all our straps and put it back up. Rich, thank you for your work, buddy. Pete Rogers Outdoors. Join us again next time.